Welcome to the all-new Sportsvisions on Bounce TV and to our worldwide web viewers on www.sportsvisionsusa.com. Hello, everybody. I'm DJ Jones alongside my good friend and traveling partner, Dale Williams. How are you, sir?
What's going on, DJ?
Man, I am fantastic, and congratulations, by the way, to the team on the West Coast that went against the King.
Well, I can say that. The Golden State Warriors. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely. We have an opportunity to talk a little bit more in depth about the Golden State Warriors as well as the Cleveland Cavaliers. Also, we'll have an opportunity to talk some football, and that's right around the corner as well.
That's right. Football. We got some football for you players, so get ready for it.
Also, our magazine, Sportsvisions, the magazine, it will be out on July the 3rd, so we want to definitely let you know about that. All that and a whole lot more coming up next on Sportsvisions.
I thought you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist.
But he's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One-day pay, only from Aflac.
Hi, I'm Dale Williams with Sports Visions. And if you want to watch Sports Visions 24/7 or even earlier before the show, all you have to do is log on to my Sports Vision USA. Just log on YouTube, my Sports Visions USA.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
Welcome back to Sports Visions, and congratulations to the new world champions of the National Basketball Association, the Golden State Warriors. Man, I tell you, Steve Kerr, Steph Curry, and the rest of the guys, they deserve a lot of credit. I'm not going to get caught up into saying or defending LeBron James because he still is the very best basketball player on the planet, and of course what his play throughout in the playoffs basically summed it up. But you know what, I want to take this opportunity to give these guys, the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors, all the credit that they deserve.
Really, it was a series of the best player in the world against the best team in the world. And I think Golden State epitomizes the team throughout the whole series from a team standpoint, from the bench, from their coaching staff, making the proper adjustments, one another, each player's picking one another up, having their backs. I think really they exemplify team during this whole series.
Absolutely, and again, I think it's only fair for us to really go and give the credit to Steve Kerr. A lot of folks, we kind of speculating on him because this was his rookie season, but you know what? It is what it is. Steve Kerr is a 5-time champion as a player with, of course, 4 of those championships with the Chicago Bulls, and again, one with the San Antonio Spurs. So we know that, his pedigree is set. Of course, he had some success in the front office with the Phoenix Suns as a GM. And, this first year, rookie coach, winning it all, and also getting those players to buy into his system, to buy into, of course, the fact that he had several guys that were all-stars that end up coming off the bench. It was just a phenomenal job now that you look at it.
He did a great job, DJ, and you have to give credit where credit is due. Yes, he had a cake team from the start, but you got to look at it this way. He got the players to buy into his system. He went out and got top-notch assistant coaches, which have played out big time, DJ, during the series, because I think coaching had just as much to do with the players during the series, making adjustments, getting good coaches, because when they went small against the Cavaliers, that's when the series ended. When they inserted Andre Iguodala into the game, DJ, that was a wrap for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely. And again, you mentioned Iguodala, and the fact of the matter is that he is a guy that's an all-star, and he would make little quirks and little points here and there throughout the season, talking about coming off the bench because he had never been asked to do that. But
right.
You know what? All of those guys bought into this system, and again, hats off to Mark Jackson because he set the culture of Golden State as during his tenure there because they were terrible. But the bottom line is, for the first time in 40 years, a championship that'll go back to Oakland, to the Golden State Warriors. Hats off to them.
Hats off to them, and really the whole organization. The Mark Jackson piece was big and not talked about enough. But the class thing about Mark Jackson, he didn't want to talk about that anyway. He wanted to talk about his players and really changing the culture, getting a Steve Kerr who has a great pedigree, 5 championships, being coached by some of the best coaches there is from Phil Jackson all the way down to Greg Popovich. He has been around big-time people. Lou Holtz, his college coach at Arizona. This guy has been around some great coaches, but really to get everybody to buy into the program and buy into their system, I really think he deserves, and the Golden State Warriors deserve to be the NBA champions.
World champions. Of course,
right.
On paper, I mean, the most wins, 67 wins, in the league, the best record in the league. You got the MVP on the team. I mean, this thing just, this was a story that just played out like it was supposed to. And, hats off to him. And again, it couldn't happen to a better crew because, again, when you talk about Steph Curry, not only is he an ambassador for the NBA, and we talk about all the great players all the time, but, this guy, I think he sets up a whole nother demographics.
That's right.
Of as far as fans, because he is a guy who really, when you look at him, stature-wise, he's not supposed to be the MVP of the league. He's frail. Again, he wasn't one of the best the highly recruited kids coming out of high school. I mean, went to a small college. But all he is now is an MVP, a world champion, and one of the global icons and ambassadors of the NBA.
Really, DJ, ditto to all those things. He does not look like the typical MVP. From a Davidson all the way going, this is his 6th year in the NBA, but playing on a big stage, playing with Golden State Warriors, the threes, the pure shooter, the pedigree, his father being a player. This guy, this was his year. He deserved everything that he got, DJ. I think he was he was the MVP of the year, and I really think they got it right, even with the Andre Iguodala piece of being the MVP during the series. Big time. Hats off to the Golden State Warriors.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, it's going to look like a lot of great things to come in the future. Of course, that's a very young team. If they can keep those guys together, who knows what can happen? Because, again, when you talk about Golden State and you look at that roster, those guys have what it takes to be a dynasty, to build a dynasty.
They got a good chance of coming right back, DJ, because everybody's young. They got a great team. They threw 10 people at the Cavaliers, who basically they only had playing with 7 or 8, but they had 10 consistent people. And when you took the first string out and you put the second team in, the bench in, they still played effectively, and I think that's one good reason they won the whole series.
The Golden State Warriors, NBA World Champions. Congratulations. We'll be right back after this.
Sports Vision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers.
Scott Sawyer with Diverse Power. Diverse Power wants our customers to enjoy all the benefits that reliable, consistent electric service provides. Our BPI certified technicians offer duct blaster testing of your HVAC ductwork to locate leaks. We also offer a full blower door examination that will qualify homeowners and home builders to meet the new Energy Code building standards. At Diverse Power, we offer innovation through vision, quality through service.
For a grand finale, try our 5 new desserts at Chick-fil-A. Crown Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as crown.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sportsvisions magazine. Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check-in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. Explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. Breathe. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the Garden.
And welcome back to Sports Visions. I tell you, last week some players' lives were changed. Of course, having an opportunity to live a dream. Of course, and I'm talking about the Major League Baseball amateur draft. Several local players were drafted, and I know that there are a lot of other players that were looking to get drafted. But these four in particular, their dream came true, and they have a great opportunity. Some of them will have chosen to go ahead and sign, and I know one in particular is decided to go ahead and play college ball. But when you talk about the local kids and you talk about dreams and you talk about this area in general, this is a baseball hotbed.
That's right. That's right, DJ. It's a big-time baseball hotbed. Always been, even one indication, and I guess we're dating ourselves, but even the legacy of Northern Little League, Eastern Little League, Josh Lester being drafted. His dad is a scout. But at the same time, these kids in this area play a lot of baseball in Columbus, Georgia, just as long as the East Cobb and the Marietta piece around the state. We are known for playing baseball in this market.
You started out. We'll start out with Josh Lester. We're so happy for him because we had an opportunity to watch him play as a little leaguer on the Little League World Series championship team in 2006.
That's right.
And again, watching him grow up even through the ranks at Columbus High School, where he won some state championships. I think 3 state championships, and then of course going on to Missouri and being one of the top players in the SEC. We saw this kid grow up in front of our eyes, and it's nothing more special, especially the business that we're in. That's more refreshing to follow a kid career from his little league all the way up. I know we date ourselves, but at the same time, those are some of the nuggets that we really are proud of in this business. When we see a kid that starts, as a youngster, and his career develops, and we see it ends up, of course, in Major League Baseball.
And that's where you have to go. You got to go from little league. You got to go from little league to high school to college, and then get drafted. There's no quick way of getting into the Major League Baseball. You got to work your way through, and you got levels. Each levels, you got to get better, and we always talk about getting bigger, faster, and stronger. That goes the same way in baseball. But you got to go those steps. Those are the kind of steps you got to take, DJ.
Another young man that's near and dear to us, Al Jones Jr., the senior All-American shortstop from Columbus High School. I know that your son had played with him coming up through the ranks, but here's the unique thing that Al Jones Jr. has. He has a situation where one of the very best baseball programs in the country already he has committed to in Vanderbilt, and for all intents and purposes, he's not going to go sign with his Major League Baseball team. He's going to play at Vanderbilt and develop a little bit more, and of course, pursue his education. But that's an option that he, by being a great student as well as a phenomenal athlete, those options are available when you get your lesson and you're a superlative player.
That's good, and ditto to the Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball kind of almost encourages these kids. If you don't get drafted high enough or it's not a good situation for you, you can go to college. I think really Al made a great choice. Vanderbilt won the national championship, NCAA national championship last year, and they're faring very well in the College World Series right now. So I think it's a good choice. He waits 2 years, he waits 3 years, and he's probably going to get drafted every year that he's there, work on his game. By the time he becomes a junior, just like the other 3 first-rounders that came out of Vanderbilt this year, he'd probably be a first-rounder also. So going to Vanderbilt is a good thing, getting his education, getting better, bigger, faster, stronger, and getting better. I think he made a great choice, DJ.
Absolutely. And again, another local kid that was drafted by none other than the hometown team, the Atlanta Braves, Justin Ellison, of course, from Hardaway, a school that you're very familiar with.
That's right. Justin, really, who would have thunk it? This guy's grown into a great baseball player, a sweet left-handed hitter, and really the good thing, and really this was a real blessing, that the Atlanta Braves drafted him. And he always been a Braves fan. So I think really just having Justin, to be able to get drafted by the Braves, he gives them an opportunity, a distinct opportunity, DJ, to even get on a younger and a very established Braves farm system team.
Also, what's of note is his journey there. Of course, he went to junior college for a couple of years out in Oklahoma.
Right.
But the thing about it, that gives you, you young men out there that aspire to be professional baseball players, you can see that it doesn't matter where you come from, it's just what you do when you get there. Again, Justin having an opportunity to be selected by the Braves coming out of junior college. And last but not least, Rock Rucker, of course, from Russell County. Again, another outstanding baseball player. But again, you talk about 4 young men from literally the Tri-City area.
That's right.
To be represented and selected by Major League Baseball. That's just a phenomenal it's a phenomenal thought just to think that this area, like I started out saying in the beginning, is such a hotbed for baseball talent.
It's big time. Like you said, DJ, it's a hotbed for talent. Always been that way. You can go around the whole Chattahoochee Valley, DJ, and you can find baseball players. And the good thing about it, there's more already in the major leagues. There's more also in the farm systems right now. And then there's still some kids growing up. And you're going to hear about these kids probably next year or definitely in the future.
All right. Coming up in just a little bit. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about Sportsvisions, the magazine, due out Friday, July the 3rd.
Sportsvision is sponsored by Aflac, Crown Royal, Express Motors, Diverse Powers, Hilton Garden Inn, Chick-fil-A, Columbus Tech, Henry's, Chester's Barbecue, ENS.
Hi, I'm Philip Davitt with ENS Men's Clothing Warehouse. We'd like to say thank you, Columbus and the Bi-City area, for 20 great years on Macon Road in the heart of Columbus. We're inviting you out to our 20th anniversary sale with bigger savings and deals than ever before.
To help show our appreciation, ENS is offering complete suit and tux packages only $99. Jackets, pants, shirts, and ties, a $199 value for just $99. Find us on Facebook for details on how to win a suit or tux package. Come celebrate our 20th anniversary. ENS, where you get more for a whole lot less.
Hi, I'm Dale Williams with Sportsvisions. And if you want to watch Sportsvisions 24/7 or even early before the show, all you have to do is log on to my Sportsvision USA. Just log on YouTube, my Sportsvisions USA.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. Explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. Breathe. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the Garden.
Welcome back to Sports Visions. Ladies and gentlemen, several months back, we had an opportunity, back actually September of 2014, we had an opportunity to launch Sports Visions, the magazine. And Dale, 5 editions ago, again, on July the 3rd, we're coming out with our 5th edition. But, we want to thank the community for so much support, not only our sponsors, but the patrons and the customers that actually pick the magazine up, that call us, that write us, that email us and tell us how much they enjoy it. And just what we see them in passing in the streets, we know that this magazine has really gone over well.
It's gone over well, DJ, and really I think when we decided to pull the trigger on this magazine, we really didn't. We brought the television show into a publication, and we've had great people to work with. We had great sponsors. Our publishing company, Decatur Atlanta Printing, has done a great job with us, and really all our media sponsors, all our people, our sports information people who send us a wealth of information, and we think it's quite fitting that we share it with the public.
But one of the questions I know, and we're going to answer this question for you, Dale, but the question that we begin is that when are we going to actually write some articles in this magazine? But and we talked about this in the beginning, and at first, we do have plans on writing articles and whatnot, and even having some contributing writers to come in, some local writers to come in. But right now, again, Rome wasn't built in a day. We got this thing off and launched, and we found out it's a good thing. And it's just so much, I guess, upside to this.
That's right.
So much upside to this magazine is that we just can't conquer it all, in a few months. So we got to grow and we're going to add. And again, we appreciate the support so far. And again, just looking forward to the wonderful things happening in the future.
You know, DJ, we've gone, you know, right now is in a publication mode, is in a magazine mode. We get so much information. We are going to continue to get bigger and better. You know, we have a spirit of excellence on this show. If you've been watching over the years that we've been doing this show, we're going to get a whole lot better. But just for as the information is concerned, for us writing and you all learning a little bit more about it, we have some topics that we really can talk about. But, you know, we get so much information, and, you know, we're in a high-tech environment. And when it comes to articles, you know, talking about, you know, information is king right now, DJ, especially in sports. You know, we wanted to come out with a publication that would also be from an information standpoint, but somebody would want to hold on to it and show someone and show a reference point when the Falcons play this week, when who Alabama's going to play this week, who has the largest stadium in college football, who's the most valuable NFL team. We wanted to make sure that it's an information piece for you, and you want to keep the publication and not use it for some bird feeders or something like that, DJ.
Absolutely, and I know that many of you have gone into doctors' offices, storefronts, car dealerships, you know, eateries around the community and seen the magazine. Again, we're just delighted, you know, because again, there's a lot of places that we have gone and I've seen, and I know that we have not distributed these magazines there, but they got there some kind of way. But it's fulfilling to see that, you know, another one of the Sportsvision products or services, it has been accepted so well.
It's been accepted so well, DJ, and what we always talked about 11 years ago, the brand, the Sportsvision brand, what it represents, excellence, what it represents for us having a social consciousness, all those things that we talked about in our mission statement, we're trying to do it and put it in a magazine, and everything that we can't talk about in 30 minutes, we want to definitely be able to put it in a magazine.
Absolutely, and again, the other part of our company, the entertainment side, you know, we're going to be having a lot more of that coming through by way of our magazine as well. That's because, right. You know, we're sports guys, of course, but we're also entertainment guys, and whether that means, well, we host a golf tournament or whether we put together a concert, you know, there's no telling where we can go and with what we can do, and again, we're just doing what we enjoy.
That's right, sports, entertainment, special events, and really just in sports. And all those things are hot on the top list of all, you know, careers, what kids want to and really strive to be, sports, entertainment, and marketing.
Once again, we want to thank you because we know without you, there will be no us. And again, we appreciate all the support, and we hope that you will appreciate many, many more years of our success, and of course, counting on you to help us get to that successful point. We'll be right back after this.
Stop by these locations to pick up your free copy of Sportsvisions magazine: Hilton Garden Inn, Chester's Barbecue, and Express Motors.
I thought you said this guy was the best.
Oh, he's a horrible stylist. What? He's the best at paying claims fast.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Paid mine in just one day.
One day?
Yeah.
Wow.
In just one day, we approve and pay. One day pay, only from Aflac.
For a grand finale, try our 5 new desserts at Chick-fil-A.
If you're looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle, come see us at Express Motors, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama. Or give us a call, 334-384-9101, with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. In-house financing, the right vehicle at the right price for you. We don't want all your business, just yours. Come see us, 1210 14th Street, Phoenix City, Alabama, or go online, www.expressmotorspc.com.
Crown Royal Black. Bold as bourbon, smooth as Crown.
Departure, arrival, search, post, chat, check-in. New foods, new fun, new favorites. All right, new clients. Don't stop there. explore, discover, connect, grow, celebrate, work, live, play. At Hilton Garden Inn, we know you'll love our cook-to-order breakfast, first-rate amenities, and award-winning service. So count on us to give you all the ways to make the most of every stay. Hilton Garden Inn. It's better at the Garden.
And welcome back to today's final segment of Sports Visions. Once again, congratulations to the new world champion, Golden State Warriors.
Hey, what can you say? You know, like I said earlier, best player in the world against the best team in the world, and deservedly so. The best team won, you know. NBA World Champions, DJ.
Yep.
Golden State Warriors.
We're going to have a lot of fun with that all during football season, but I guess I guarantee you, as soon as we get the first kickoff, we won't talk about anything other than football. But you know what? We're going to enjoy Golden State while we can. Also, Dill, I tell you, congratulations to those local players that were selected in the Major League Baseball draft last week. And I know that, when we were little boys growing up, we aspired to be professional baseball players. Fortunately, I did have an opportunity to be drafted. You were an all-star player in high school as well. You played in college. So, you know what? We understand these baseball players.
We understand this whole area, DJ. And really one thing we've said and we've always bragged about, that you got some ballers in the Chattahoochee Valley area, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, whether it's basketball. One thing we grew up, we played ball all the time, even when it's hot. And kids, get out of the house and get some sweat on you.
Absolutely. And last but not least, our magazine, Sportsvisions, the magazine, man, we're proud papas. And you know what? As I can never thank you enough out there for supporting us and helping us get this project off the ground.
I mean, really, ditto to all that. Far as the magazine is concerned, it's going to get bigger, it's going to get better. And before you know it, you're going to see it all around the country. Keep watching, keep reading it.
And also, Isaiah Crowell today will have his camp, and it's going on. Got a lot of volunteers in the community, a lot of coaches, a lot of folks that's coming out and supporting Isaiah. And you know what? NFL Foundation and, of course, Place 60, they do a great job, of course, facilitating this camp. And big shout-out to the city of Columbus with A.J. Memorial Stadium, A.J. McClung Memorial Stadium as the host site.
And ditto to all of that. And congratulations to Isaiah Crowell for what you're doing for the community. Is great. NFL 60, that's even bigger, but continue to show that you have a social consciousness and you care about the hometown kids.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for all the time we have for today's show. For Dale Williams, I'm DJ Jones, reminding you to keep your eye on the ball. Have a great week.
Matthew 6:33, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you.